Is Etihad business class worth the hype? Well, let's find out as we fly to Bali with a pit stop in Abu Dhabi. We start our journey at Dulles International Airport here in Washington, D.C. And the first thing that I need to do is stop by the business class lounge. Etihad does offer first class lounges and business class lounges, so be aware of that when you are booking your flights through Etihad. This was the business class lounge. They do provide you with very small portions, but I would say that the variety is enough that you will be satisfied with the amount of food that you are provided. As you can see here, I have a full tray of, I would say, tapas style appetizers. This was enough to actually get us started on our journey. We were taking a 10 p.m. flight out of Dulles to Abu Dhabi, so I knew that we were gonna have dinner on the plane as well. And as you can see here, while the lounge is small, it does feel sexy and sophisticated. I personally like the feel of it. And of course, I'm always looking for the bar because I always need myself a glass of crisp champagne before I start my flight journey. I don't care where I am, this is what I do. I want to enjoy my vacation, and I always believe that the vacation starts as soon as I hit the airport, which is why it's extremely important for me to have a great airport experience when I get to whatever airport I'm departing from. Let's get into the taste of the food. Magnifique. It's giving delectable, delightful, and I, of course, had to go get a second heaping helping of this food. This was just a taste of what was in store for our flight. Speaking of which, it's time to board the plane. Now, this business class was a 1-2-1 configuration, which means that there are one seat provided on the windows of each side, and then there are two seats in the middle. Now, personally, I love a window seat because I like to have a bit of a view when we're taking off, but the windows do get shaded, which means that the airplane controls whether or not light actually comes through the windows, which is perfect for a nighttime flight or when they want to help you with determining when to sleep and when not to sleep. Now, of course, I had to start off with some champagne because why not? You know, this is technically, I believe that there's a little bit of a difference between travel and vacation, and this was technically a travel trip. And as you can see here, I have plenty of leg room to stretch out my legs. I always keep a little bag of just supplies with me just in case I need allergy medicine or anything like that. As you can see, I have plenty of room to stretch out, which I will be stretching out later. And they do provide you with a blanket so that you can, keep yourself warm and cozy. As you can see here, the screen for the Etihad television set is really, I would say it's pretty big for a flight, which is perfect for me because I want to be able to enjoy my meal. We were provided with Acqua di Parma bags with toothbrushes, eye mask, and I cannot remember what else was in it. But we did have a full menu with alcoholic beverages, drinks, all that you can think that you would want to eat in terms of starters, main courses, desserts, and they have all-day menu items as well. I personally was in love with the food that was served on this flight. I can't tell you how good this food is going to be, but you will see for yourself in just 1 minute. But I did want to give you guys an opportunity to peruse the menu because it is in English and Arabic. So we'll start the journey off with a moist towelette. This is a hot towelette for which to wipe your hands. I also like to use it on the face, and I see plenty of other people do this as well. If you're someone like me who has oily skin, this is going to be a great little remedy for you. And again, it's hot, it's soothing, it feels good. It's a great way to just start off the journey along with another glass of champagne so that we can really get this tranquility going as we start this long 14-hour journey across the waters. Now, speaking of peace and tranquility, I do want to let you know that you are provided with some nice little amenities on this flight, like pajamas. So if you are interested in getting really comfy and cozy, they do provide you with some jersey material pajamas as well as slippers for your flight. So you can take off your shoes, get comfortable. And the other thing that they start you off with was this cucumber lemonade, which was amazing. And of course, some warm nuts to really just sort of get the journey going and give you something to nosh on as we are about to start our ascent and leave Dulles and head for Abu Dhabi. And it's dinner time, y'all. I started with the Arabic meze. This is honestly just kind of like a bit of appetizer. And it's hummus, it's olives, it's pita bread, it's salad. And I gotta tell you, this was really, really, really good. You get this probably about your first hour into the flight. And of course, I had the beef. Oh my God, like this beef with the sauce and the rice was slamming. It was everything, y'all. And of course, I had to go and use the Acqua di Parma products. Really, it's just a toothbrush and an eye mask, to be honest with you, but the bag is nice, right? This toothbrush to me is too small. It's too small, y'all, because I dropped that thing midway through brushing my teeth. But they do provide you with hand and body lotion as well as lip conditioner. And they also provide you with a facial mist spray so that you can keep your face nice and hydrated. So after I went to sleep and I woke up about 6 hours later, I think, I was served breakfast. Yes, these pancakes had some type of blueberry marmalade on them and just overall really good. Okay, so here is an oily skin tip that I'm gonna give you. I found this rolling stone that will absorb oil from your face. I got this when I was in Japan. If I can find it on Amazon, I will link it in this video so that you guys can find it yourself. And of course, I use the facial mist afterwards to kind of keep the face nice and hydrated after I have rolled the roller on it. And of course, again, another warm, moist towelette to end our journey as we prepare our descent into Abu Dhabi for our 3-hour layover. I actually love Abu Dhabi. I love the airport in Abu Dhabi as well. It is sexy, it is sophisticated, it has all of the things, the designer stores, everything that you could imagine. And of course, you know that I was already, listen, I was ready to head to that next airport lounge because, again, I like to make absolute use of all of the benefits and perks that business class provides. I would have to rate this an A+ flight. Stay tuned for more.